Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. My name is Liz. Thank you for stopping by. I have another deck for you today. It is the Botanical Inspirations deck by Lynn Araujo. It's so pretty. It's based on prints from, I'm going to guess from like the 1800s or something like that. Botanical Inspirations deck features the secret meanings and messages of flowers with the treasured artwork of Pierre Joseph Redoute. Guidebook presents insight vignettes culled from history, lore, and legend. All flowers have stories to tell. Charming gift set includes 44 cards, a 100-page illustrated guidebook, fold-out guide to the secret language of flowers, and drawstring organza pouch. So I'm looking forward to this deck. I saw it on, I don't know where I originally saw it, now that I think about it. I just fell in love with the flowers because I love flowers and the drawings. And I saw it on magic.com. And I actually got quite a few decks. I am definitely going to stop with the decks for a while. I have so many decks. But I got a few decks. I'm going to be doing like marathon unboxings for a little while. And then I'm just going to start doing some of my old decks that I haven't done. You know, like some of the old Doreen Virtue decks. Or, you know, you can still get them. You have to get them on eBay and stuff. You can still get them. And they're nice decks. So anyway, look at this box. Isn't this beautiful? I love the artwork. Look how cute it rolls up. And it's got like the little, what would you got? That's a ribbon pull, I guess. This is a ribbon pull. I don't know. Maybe just like a lift. Look how cute. God, the colors are gorgeous. I love these colors. So here's the book. Here's the drawstring bag for it, which I may or may not use, but it's still nice to have. This is the pullout that they were talking about. So it kind of gives you like all the different cards and the meanings that they've attributed to them. You know, which is kind of cute, but that's going to be on the card, I'm going to guess. I forget who puts this out. Is this US Games? It is a US Games deck put out in 2017. Okay, and of course it's got the plastic, which I wish they would get rid of the whole plastic thing. I really do. On the inside, not the outside, you know. The outside, I guess, is fine. You have to keep them protected, but I don't understand why they do it on the inside. To me, it's just such a waste. So, 44 cards. Looks like a thinner deck, but they're small, so it should be fine. The ones I worry about when they're real thin is the large ones, because when you're shuffling them, you can really, really mess them up. All right, let's see. They feel nice. They have a nice coating to them. I mean, they slide easily. So here's a little thing about the illustrator, Pierre Joseph Redoute? I don't know. Sorry. And his birth was from 1759 to 1840. So it explains all about him. And then it's got all these flower prints. Pierre Joseph Redoute was born to a Flemish family of decorative painters. As a young man, he went to Paris, where he began painting the flowers of the royal gardens. His detailed etchings caught the attention of botanists who taught him more about the anatomy of plants, and artists who introduced him to a new watercolor technique for illustrating flowers. Marie Antoinette hired Redoute to decorate the walls of her chateau. By the late 1790s, Redoute had become the most famous and sought-after flower painter in Europe. Empress Josephine invited him to come to Chateau de Malmaison to paint the flowers in her magnificent garden, which held over 200 varieties of roses. Between 1817 and 1824, Redoute published a 3-volume collection of his rose paintings called Les Roses, or Les Roses, I would say. His most famous publication. Since roses were Redoute's trademark, we have included 4 of his rose paintings in this botanical inspiration set. Nice. Anyway, so let's start. And this is the back of the cards, which honestly, it would have been nicer if they had just done like a rose thing. That is not my favorite. But whatever. I think if they had done like a bouquet of roses or flowers, it would have been so much nicer because that's what it's based on. But what do I know? Anyway, let's start. All right, so Amaryllis, determination and creative achievement. You can use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. Maya Angelou. So there's going to be a quotation from somebody as well as the meaning attributed to the flower. That's really nice. I like that. Okay. Let's move this out of the way. Anemone. And it says here, windflower. So there's a couple of different names for the flowers. I love these. This is so pretty. Windflower. They almost look like poppies to me. I know they're not, but they sort of. Anticipation. I felt like an arrow, pulled back and ready to be launched. I'm sorry. I felt like an arrow, pulled back and ready to be launched into anything big. A.B. Shepherd. These are beautiful. They have that very antique-y look to them, like tea-dyed paper. So pretty. Apple blossoms, Malice domestica, choices, knowledge, and illumination. White are the flowers of apple tree that brings us fruit and fertility. All right, so I'm not going to read every single quote, but boy, these are beautiful. Look how detailed that is. So nice. Asters, Callistyphus, elegance and patience. Bellflower, Campanula, gratitude. Camellia Blanc, destiny. Clematis. Usually they're more blue purple than that. That looks almost brown. Clematis alpina, intelligence and mental beauty. Coreopsis, tick seed, always joyful. Crocus sativus, cheerfulness. Daffodil, narcissus, birth and new beginnings. Did I read that other one? Cheerfulness, I did. Okay. I love dahlias. It's one of my mom's favorite plants, and they really are absolutely gorgeous. I love them. Dahlia hortensis, dignity. False indigo, Baptista australis, immersion and intuition. When you reach the end of what you should know, you will be at the beginning of what you should sense. Khalil Gibran. I like that. Forget-me-nots, Myosotis scorpioides, eternal memories. Get it? Forget-me-nots. Although this doesn't look like the forget-me. I guess it does. They're tiny. They're just so small. It's hard to see them. So yeah, it does. Garden heliotrope, Heliotropium arborescens, devotion and dreams fulfilled. Now this looks sort of like not hyacinth, hydrangea, type of hydrangea. Gerber daisy, gerbera, purity, cheerfulness, and innocence. Gladiolus, strength and of character and moral integrity. I really like the descriptive words they have assigned to these. Really nice. Not just about cards. When you use these, you'll be able to get a lot from just that, and even the quote. Gloxinia perennis, love at first sight and proud spirit. Love it. Love it. Hibiscus rosa sinensis, beauty and happiness. Doesn't look like a regular hibiscus though. So they must have hybrided them over the years. Because the hibiscus I've seen don't really look like that. Honeysuckle. I mean, these are prints that were created over 100 years ago. So, honeysuckle, woodbine, domestic happiness, devoted affection. Hyacinth, Hyacinthus orientalis, playfulness. I'm actually getting a workout here in Latin, which is kind of nice. Here's a hydrangea. Hydrangea macrophylla. Thankfulness for understanding. Beautiful. Iris germanica. Rainbows and messages. Is it rainbows? Yeah, that's kind of cool. Lilac, syringa. First emotions of love. Love is the magician that pulls man out of his own hat. Ben Hedge. Hedge. Lily, Lilium. Majesty and virtue. Magnolia, Magnolia. Nobility and self-esteem. Morning glory. Ipomoea. Affection and determination. I remember the house that sort of grew up with my grandmother sometimes when I was with her. The yard had these on the fence. I always thought they were beautiful, but people consider them a weed. I always thought the flowers were so pretty. Beautiful. Nasturtium, tropaeolum. Tropaeolum. Victory and conquest. These almost look a little bit like those flowers with the vine and stuff. Pansy, viola, tricolor. Sweet thoughts. I love pansies. I think they're so cute. Pray you love, remember. And there are pansies. That's for thoughts unknown. That's kind of a poetic way of saying it. Peony, peonia, prosperity and compassion. Phlox, Phlox paniculata. I love phlox. Unanimity and harmony. Primrose, youthful love. I love primrose as well. I love them all. I love flowers. Pink rose, Rosa centifolia. Grace and sweetness. God, so pretty. Look at the detail. Beautiful. Beautiful. Red rose, Rosa indica cruenta. Hidden secrets. I would think that'd be love, no? So this one is grace and sweetness. This one's hidden secrets. White rose, Bengali, the Humania. I'm probably saying that completely wrong. New start and wisdom. Yellow rose, Rosa sulfurea, enthusiasm and friendship. Beautiful. I love yellow roses. Sacred lotus, Nymphia caerulea, enlightenment. That's really cool. I like that. Snapdragon, Antirrhinum, graciousness and benevolence. No act of kindness, no matter how small, is ever wasted. Aesop. I don't know about that. Sometimes I think that no good deed goes unpunished. You know, sometimes. Sweet pea, Lathyrus adoratus, blissful pleasure. I like sweet pea. That's my flower for my birth month is sweet pea. My April coming up. Sweet William, Dianthus barbatus, gallantry. Grant me a single smile. Sweet William, small has form and aspect bright, like that sweet flower that yields great love, great Jove delight. Abraham Cowley. Trumpet, gentian acalis, power and healing. Gentian. I don't know if it's the same kind of gentian. Gentian's really good for your stomach, but it may not be that rose. It might be something else. Tuberose, Polyanthus tuberosa, dangerous pleasure. Tulip, Tulipa, friendship and gratitude. Venice, Malo, hibiscus, is that a tea? I think it's a tea. Hibiscus trionum, delicate fleeting beauty. See, this looks more like the regular hibiscus that I kind of have seen, but violet, Viola soraria, faithfulness and modesty. I love violets, although these look more like pansies to me. Huh. Actually, let me see. Let me see something here. We saw the pansy, right? Is that these are not numbered, of course. Why would they be? Pansy. They look very, very similar. I mean, I would never say this is violet. This looks like pansy. This looks like definitely pansies to me. I've seen white violets, and I've seen the pink and purple violet. I don't think I've ever seen yellow violets. Those are definitely pansies. Definitely pansies. So I think something's a little wonky there. Doesn't matter. You're going more by what this says anyway, so it doesn't really matter. Most people aren't going to care too much about the flowers. Anyway, so let's see what the book says. Let's just randomly pick. All right, let's do honeysuckle and red rose. And what was the one that I saw that was kind of like, oh, dangerous pleasure. We'll do that. We'll do these. How pretty do those look though together? Aren't they gorgeous? Wow, lovely. All right, honeysuckle. So these are in order. Let's see what the book is like. Just a quick introduction, goes right to the cards. There is a couple spreads in the back. Okay, which is nice. All right. Nice. Okay. So let's go. Honeysuckle. Right there. Woodbine. Symbolism, domestic happiness and devoted affection. I will wind thee in my arms, so doth the woodbine, the honeysuckle, gently entwine. Entwist. William Shakespeare. The honeysuckle is named for its heavenly sweet perfume, also known as woodbine. This flowering vine's tenacity and clinging nature give it the symbolic meaning of devoted affection. In the language of flowers, many plants have both a positive and a negative meaning. However, the honeysuckle's association are all positive: sweetness, happiness, bonds of love, resilience, and affection. Once established, the honeysuckle can be relied upon to remain a constant fixture in the garden. It is believed that it is allowed to grow up around the entranceway, around the entranceway, the honeysuckle will protect the home and its inhabitants. Thus, it has also come to symbolize domestic happiness. I don't think you can grow it around here. I think it needs to be in warmer weather. Inspirational message. Bring your best self to the relationships that are closest to your heart. Even the well-established bonds of affection still need mindful tending to thrive. Thoughtfulness, support, and kind words go a long way towards maintaining a happy home life. I love that. I like that a lot. Okay. It's very nice. I like the size of these cards. They're not huge. They're not too small. They're almost perfect. Red Rose, because he is known for his roses. Rosa indica cruenta. Hidden secrets. 3 things cannot be long hidden: the sun, the moon, and the truth. Buddha. Boy, isn't that the truth. Eventually it comes out one way or another. Red roses have been treasured and imbued with deep meaning throughout history. The floors of Cleopatra's palace were carpeted with red rose petals. The red rose came to be associated with secrets when, in Greek mythology, a rose was given by Eros to Harpocrates, the god of silence. In ancient Roman times and throughout the Middle Ages, red roses hung above the tables were a signal that the words spoken, subrosa, beneath the roses, would be kept strictly secret. Oh, I didn't know that. The rose is often used to signify secret religions and spiritual rituals. In the secret language of flowers, the number of roses was as insignificant as the color. A single red rose meant you are the one. A bouquet of 6 red roses meant I want to be yours. Oh, that's sweet. Inspirational message. Keeping secrets not only keeps others in the dark, but keeps them at a distance. Always speak your truth, even when you think it may hurt. It's better to make someone cry with the truth than to make someone smile with a lie. I agree. Or sometimes, I don't think every single thing needs to be spoken. You have to use judgment. Sometimes you just don't have to say anything. Like, don't really lie. You know? Okay, tuberose. Which is, that looks so familiar to me. I don't know what is tuberose, though. Why do I have a feeling I know what that is and it smells pretty? I think my mom's had it growing in her garden. Okay, dangerous pleasure. The secret of reaping the greatest fruitfulness and the greatest enjoyment from life is to live dangerously. Friedrich Nietzsche. Oh my God, I know what it is and I can't say it right now. Nietzsche. Oh, whatever. I can't say it. I've heard the name before. I've said it myself and now I cannot say it. Okay. When the tuberose was first brought to Europe from South America and Asia in the 17th century, its name caused considerable confusion, though it simply means a flower that grows from a tuber or bulb. The exotic tuberose caused an even bigger stir for its proactive fragrance and its voluptuous appearance that was considered ostentatious. Marie Antoinette commanded her perfumers to create an alluring scent from the flowers exclusively for her. I almost can smell it. That's weird. I almost can smell the smell. It's very jasmine-y, I think. It's weird. In the 19th century Russia, the flower was forbidden to anyone outside the imperial court. In Malaysia, the tuberose is known as the mistress of the night. Isn't that sad that anybody could tell somebody else what they can grow because it's considered royal? Get out of here with that. You know, nature is for everybody, please. Inspirational message. There are times to be restrained, and there are moments when your wild sensual side yearns to be expressed. If you never take risks and allow yourself a few dangerous pleasures, you will never discover your own true colors. I love that. Okay, I love this deck. Like I said before, 99.9% of the time I do love the decks that I get, all my decks, because they're all different. They're like children. They all have their different personalities, and they're fun, and, you know, they're a joy. So that, my dears, is the Botanical Inspirations deck and book. And I mean, honestly, for the price, it's even on Amazon, it's not expensive. I'm gonna say it's like maybe $18, and it comes with the little book. This here, I don't really need it. You don't really need it because it's going to be right on the card. But it's kind of cute to have, like, if you just want to look at flower meanings, you know, without digging out the card, and you could put it, like, on your desk or whatever. I guess you can use it. It's just a cute little insert. I will probably never use it, but it is what it is. All right, everyone, have a blessed day wherever you are. Take care of yourselves, and let's all be good and kind to each other, and especially to ourselves. Blessings and thank you.